So we all know everyone loves the holiday seasons, but no one loves Christmas more than my mom. When I was a kid, my mom would start putting up Christmas decorations 80 days before the holiday. She would sometimes put up Christmas decorations before Halloween. Since I love the holidays too, I became mom's Christmas helper. Being her helper wasn't always a walk in the park though. I had to help carrying some heavy bags. She'd yell if I dropped something, "Show me that Christmas strength, boy!" And I would always get tangled in Christmas lights. But for the most part, I enjoyed being her little helper until it was time to put up the tree. One year, we got a 15-foot tall tree, and she saw that I was getting scared. "Show me that Christmas strength, boy!" I wanted to be the best Christmas helper ever, so I kept putting the tree up. Just when I thought I was done, my mom asked me to put the star on top. For some reason, it wasn't staying up, but she told me to keep trying. I suddenly lost my balance and fell 15 feet to the ground. I thought I broke a bone, so I yelled for my mom. I heard her say, "I'll be down there in a minute," but I couldn't tell where she was. I then saw her on the balcony and realized I could have used the stairs the whole time. So when I was a kid, I used to try to impress my parents all the time. I would do little things like brushing my teeth really well and asking them to check how good my breath smells, or showing them my special super secret powers. No matter what I did, they were always so impressed. Well, one day while they were at work during summer vacation, I was trying to think of something amazing to do, so when they came home, they were really impressed. So I decided to do all of the chores. The problem was, I've never done some of those chores before, so I just did my best. When my parents got home later on, I was just waiting for them to see what I did.
"Oh my goodness, who did the dishes and who did the laundry and who mopped these floors?"
I ran down the stairs as fast as I could. Okay, it was me. I did everything. But my pops wasn't looking too impressed. Turns out, some dishes aren't made for the dishwasher. One red sock can make all of your white clothes pink. And I didn't know you're supposed to dry the floor after you're done mopping so no one falls.
"Who told you to do all this stuff?"
Nobody.
"Look at me when I'm talking to you. Don't give me that look."
So we all know every school has a bully. At my school, our bully was Brayton Smith. Brayton loved tormenting me, but I wasn't always his main target. The last person he liked to bully was this kid, Tony. Tony had to wear a face mask for some unknown reason, and Brayton didn't like that. For weeks, he tried to see Tony's face. One day, he pulled Tony's mask off, but he had another one on. Another time, Tony fell asleep in class, and he tried to pull the mask off, but Tony woke up. Brayton eventually gave up on the mask and started bullying him instead. But one day, right before Brayton was going to beat up Tony, Tony yelled, "Time out!" Brayton was confused and said,
"There's no timeouts in fighting."
Then Tony made a deal with him. He'd take off his mask if Brayton promised to leave him alone. Brayton thought about it and then said,
"Deal. I want to see where you're hiding under that mask."
Tony removed his mask and Brayton gasped. Something was terribly wrong with his lips and Brayton actually felt sorry for him. He told Tony to put the pencil back on his shoulder, and the next person to knock the pencil off was me. Follow or subscribe for more childhood stories. Every parent deals with their kids leaving their toys out differently. Some yell, some threaten, and others just pick up the toys themselves. But at my house, my mom would just throw away any toy left on the floor. Before bed, she'd walk around with a trash bag to pick up any forgotten toy. She would sometimes toss in toys she bought that same day. I didn't want her throwing any of my toys away, so I started hiding them under the bed. Hiding toys under the bed is more difficult than one might think. Some toys were so big that I had to take them apart. Other toys were so small that they were a pain to find, and I get stuck every time I went under there. But it was worth it. At least I didn't have to worry about my mom getting rid of my toys. But one day, I was playing basketball with my brother, and our mom threw out a big bag. The only time she got rid of a big bag is when she did a deep clean in our rooms. My brother ran into the house to check his room and came back out crying. He said she threw out his Xbox game. I asked where he left it, and he said under his bed. I felt my heart stop. I checked under my bed, and all of my toys were gone too. Then I heard the trash truck coming, and when I tried to get out from underneath the bed, I got stuck. Let me tell you about the time I locked my dad in the bedroom. So I was helping my dad change all of the door locks to these new, fancier ones, but I kept on messing up the directions.
Oh, my bad.
My dad was trying to be real patient with me, but he had enough.
I don't think you're supposed to close it yet.
Just
shut up. I don't want to hear you say another word.
All right, but I don't think you're supposed to close
Jasmine, what did I say? Not another word.
Okay.
Okay, that should do it.
I asked my dad if I could talk again, and he said,
yeah.
So I told him that he locked himself in the room.
What you talking about?
I didn't put my doorknob on yet.
Well, why'd you say nothing?
Because you said not another word.
Well, go call your mom because I left my phone out there.
I can't either because I left my phone in there.
Oh, I see it. What's your password?
Sorry, Dad. I'm not giving it to you.
Boy, what you say to me?
I just don't want to get a spanking.
What's the password?
Hold on.
Did he just tell me to hold on? Oh, you better get ready. because here I
Look, Dad, I fixed it.
I still want the password.
So my dad was always cool with my friends coming over, but he had one rule, and that rule was to not be too loud if he was sleeping. Well, one day my best friend came over and kept on being loud. I begged him to keep it down because if my dad woke up, he was gonna be mad, but he didn't listen to me. All of a sudden, I heard some footsteps coming, and I knew who they were. My friend was acting so crazy that he didn't notice me hiding behind the door. The door flew open, and my dad was standing right behind him.
Boy, what's wrong with you? I'm trying to sleep.
My friend turned around and see me shivering behind the door.
Do you act like this at your house? You know what? Just get out.
So growing up, there was never any food in the fridge. The only good food we had was my dad's leftovers. Anytime we ate out, my dad brought home what he did not finish. And he had one rule.
Nobody better eat my leftovers. And if you do, there's gonna be some serious consequences.
But this was the thing. My dad would never eat his leftovers. I mean, it would sit in the fridge until you had to throw it away. Well, one day I was starving. So I took out my dad's leftovers, warmed it up in a microwave, and then I ate it. Later that day, my stomach started hurting really bad, and I had to go to the bathroom. But right when I was about to go, my dad yelled,
Everybody come downstairs. One of y'all ate my leftovers, and I wanna know who. Oh, nobody wanna fess up? Well, let me tell you this.
Turns out, my dad sprinkled laxative powder all over his leftovers. And in case you didn't know, laxatives makes you go number 2.
Nobody can use the bathroom until I find out the truth.
I couldn't hold it anymore and I ran to the bathroom, but it was locked.
Uh-oh, looks like we got a winner here.
I got a spanking and never ate my dad's leftovers again. All right, here we go.
When I look in your eyes, I get this feeling inside.
I get this.
I didn't hit that. I didn't hit that.
You want me to play it back?
Let's just get it. Let's just get it. Come on.
When I look in your eyes, I get this feeling inside.
That feeling was good. I was feeling that, but that this. I get this.
This.
Yes.
This.
All right. Come on.
When I look in your eyes, your body starts to change.
What is that? You already got a record to this?
I got a record to this, bro, but like, look. I get this.
I get this.
Hold it out.
This.
This. Watch me do it. Watch this. Your eyes. I get this feeling inside.
Yo.
You feel me? You feel me?
Listen, yo.
You feel me?
We gotta go to that other studio, bro.
Yo, what you?
We gotta go to that other studio, bro. He in there trying to sing over the record and
Yo, come on.
engineer at the same
Come on,
time.
dog.
I can't do this.
We got work to do.
We got work to do. Now you on the phone.